It's a hockey stream on episode 623 of the VIG Lounge as the Vegas Golden Knights look to take a 2-0 series lead here at the Fortress against the LA Kings. Are they going to be able to do that, or will the Kings be crowned the winner in Game 2 of this 7-game series? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I also just want to take a moment today. July 23rd marks I guess you could call it a turning point in my life. July 23rd, 2013, I was involved in a fairly serious accident that could have been a lot worse than it was. I was the pedestrian struck by a vehicle. I suffered a tib-fib fracture and some road rash, along with some psychological trauma that went along with it. I've been working through it. But like I say, this day is a mixed bag for me, because I reflect on what is, what was, and ultimately what could have been. I'm very thankful to be here. I'm very thankful for my son. I'm very thankful for family, friends, and everything else. And I'm thankful to be able to simply be doing this. Whether one person watches it, whether 100 people watch it, I just enjoy doing this for fun. But what I'm getting at is, you don't know how many days are guaranteed. So get out there, make the most of it, and enjoy what you do. And if you're not doing that, do what you can to change it, and find yourself people that you can surround yourself with that will help to nurture and foster your ideas and what you want to do to be the best version of yourself. With that out of the way, let's jump right in to Game 2 in the second round. Golden Knights and LA Kings. And the Kings win the opening draw to the surprise of nobody. And the Golden Knights taking the body already. Brayden McNabb trying to get a pass up to Eichel, and he does. Eichel dances around, shoots, big save by Darcy Kuemper, who was chased in Game 1, let's not forget. And I will say that the backup and Anton Forsberg did a marvelous job. Do not make this score any worse than it was. Look at this, Ivan Barbashev, Game 1 hero, and he put it wide. Oh my goodness, I'm not quite sure what happened there exactly, but Barbashev thought he had room, and he clearly didn't. And I think maybe Kemper's glove got a piece of that, knocked it away. And the score remains 0-0. Anze Kopitar, who has now entered the golden years, as in he's retired from playing. Wish him all the best in his future endeavors, whatever he chooses to do in retirement. It's more than earned. 2-time Stanley Cup champion with LA, and one of my non-Golden Knights and Penguins favorite players, I have to say. LA now getting the edge in shots, 4-2, as we're approaching the 5-minute mark of the first. Golden Knights hoping to win a draw in their own zone, and it won't happen this time. Kings got another shot away. Chant of "Go Kings Go" from these fickle fans here. And I believe that's Mikey Anderson. Backhand shot by Marner, turned away by Darcy Kuemper. And it's down the wall. Big drive by Rasmus Anderson, and he put it off the post. There's a little shout out to Mortal Kombat for you for no reason, other than the fact that I enjoy it. There's a Penguin, now Andrei Kuzmenko, who got absolutely obliterated, who will be wearing number 10 for the black and gold, as I just found out. Mitch Marner switches to the backhand, shoots, he hit the crossbar. Oh my goodness, the Golden Knights should be up by 2, if not for a post and a crossbar. They had the goaltender beat, just not the iron. Anderson with a blast off the pad of Kuemper, and the rebound pops out, but LA comes away with it. Oh my goodness, what a hip check that was. Alexander Holtz now wearing number 11. As 26 belongs to McDowell. There's Holtz in front. He had a great chance, but Kuemper shut that down. Looking to highlight Darcy Kemper, one of the 3 times we'll show him tonight. But he has made some good saves. As the fans decide to be less fickle and are chanting, "Go Knights, go!" Oh, giveaway. They won the draw, but they gave it away to Riley Smith. Smith with a shot, scores! Mr. Smith puts the Golden Knights up 1-0. And I've got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. 1-0 Vegas. Another one draw for LA. I don't think I've won a single one yet. Definitely winning in the hit battle, though. Warren Foegele collects for LA, then gives it away to Smith. Cross to Alexander Holtz. Holtz looks to break in. Holtz with a snapshot off the pad of Kemper to the corner. And now Dylan Conlon with a blast, and Kemper turned that away. Now Lazon as Smith explodes on him. But the shot didn't get to the net. Warren Foegele got some frequent flyer miles on that one. What a hit. Oh my word. Here's Coghlan breaking in. Lost the puck. Collected by Dowd. Knocked away and now regathered by Alexander Holtz. And a long-range chance by McNabb is turned away. As Foegele looks to carry it out again. Dylan Coghlan said enough of that and shut down that middle lane. And now Coghlan with a drive off the pad of Kemper again to the corner. And there's LaFerriere. Nice stick work by McNabb to thwart that attempt. Dylan Coghlan's in again. Been a lot of hits on both sides. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the opening frame. And a save made by Hill. He's not been busy for a while, but was able to make that save and hold up. Highlighting Jeremy Lauzon. We all know why. Boom! Just ran right through a Los Angeles King. Finally, Eichel wins a draw, this time in his own zone. Gets it up to Mark Stone, who dumps it in. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, it just worked out that way. Eichel has it. Turning and shooting, he scores! Eichel motorcycle, and the Golden Knights lead by 2. Just collected it behind the net. Popped out in front. And wired that one past Kemper, who was caught cheating a little bit to the left post. And again, I think that's Jim Miller. I'm not 100% sure. But the LA Kings coach is beside himself. Unless it is, I'm trying to think, was it Peter Laviolette, I think, that went to LA? I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. I know that he got a new coaching position. I believe it is with LA, but I'm not, again, don't quote me on it. And now Ivan Barbashev sends it all the way around. Collected by the latest goal scorer, Jack Eichel. Nearly did it again, but he put it wide. Backhand shot by Stone turned away. Eichel has it as the Golden Knights have a bit of a shooting gallery in the side of the net by Stone. That shot's knocked away by Kemper. And LA finally looks to get it out. Run into a bit of a wall by the Vegas defense. And Barbashev will send it all the way down. I don't know what Vargas is, what happened there. Apparently my grasp on the English language is a-slipping. But that's it. One period of play, and Vegas is up 2-0, courtesy of goals from Jack Eichel And Riley Smith. We'll see if Riley goes and sticks with Vegas. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, he hasn't signed anywhere yet, so I'm keeping him on the roster for now as a dependable third liner. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 13-6 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 17-7 in favor of the VGK. And we won a single faceoff, 1-7. That is terrible, and it's probably going to get worse as the game goes on, but we'll see. Either way, 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this middle frame has in store, shall we? Eichel wins the opening draw to start the second. Gets the puck back from the Vegas defense, and he was in, but he lost it. Collected by Kopitar, now to Brant Clark. As the Kings look to break out. Now Kevin Fiala, who hopefully is having a steady recovery from the leg break that he suffered at the Olympics. Very unfortunate for him. Save off the beautiful pass from McNabb to Eichel. Maybe Eichel didn't get all he wanted on it, but here's Laferriere. I mean, he hit him. It wasn't like all that impactful. Like Stone did fall, but it didn't look like it. It did not look like much. I don't know why they were highlighting that, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't control these highlights, obviously. We're brought to you by NHL Edge, apparently. Eichel tried to tuck it in, but he lost it. Now Stone has it along the wall. Back to Stone. And Laferriere is out. Now to Fiala. Kopitar. Lost it in the neutral zone. Golden Knights look to get it out, and they will. Jack Eichel gets around Clark. Drives to the net. Oh my goodness, what a save by Kemper. Noah Hannafin looks to regroup. Wait for reinforcements. And finds one in the latest goal scorer for the Golden Knights. Jack Eichel fires for the rebounds there. Stone denied at the side of the net. Big hit by Noah Hannafin. Finds his D partner in Rasmus Anderson. Up now to William Karlsson. Karlsson drifting, shooting, and that puck just went wide off the shoulder of Kemper. And the Golden Knights are trying to get it out. Missed the blue line, so Hannafin retreats to avoid the icing. Up the left side now to Marner. Marner trying to weave his way through, but he lost the puck. Laferriere. Or maybe Laferriere. I don't know. I think it is Laferriere, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. I'll have to hear it again. I'm going to go with Laferriere because I said both. Shot deflected wide off to Karlsson. And now Anderson with a bomb in front of try that again. With a bomb with all kinds of traffic in front. Easy for me to say. This is how you know it's not AI generated, because I completely just lost my brain there for a minute. But we got it. As the great wrestling commentator, good old JR, Jim Ross, would say to Sid, to the late Psycho Sid, we're live, pal. Hurdle wins it in the offensive zone. Conlon with a blast. Rebound at the side of the net for Smith, looking for a second of the game. Oh my goodness, that was close. Jeremy Lauzon is going to do a lot of that. Conlon got it up the right side to Smith. Smith turning, shooting, and a save made. Down the blue line. Conlon with a blast, that's blocked. Conlon has it a second time, lets it rip. And now it's Holtz who lets a shot go, and that gets blocked to the corner. Golden Knights were trying to keep it in, and we're going to get a penalty out of this for some reason. Let's find out why. Appears to be an interference call on Riley Smith. Okay, yeah. I'll yield. If it was just that first part, cross-checking. Huh. I'm pretty sure the computer did that because, like, I don't ever get a cross-checking penalty against me. I usually get interference or tripping. So I think that was a computer-generated one, but either way, the Kings get a chance now to get back into this game. Big drive, knocked away by Hill, and cleared by Brett Howden, who's on center, or who was at center, I should say. Now Lauzon regroups. He'll burn some clock. And Howden's got it. Lost it. Down to under a minute 30 on the man advantage for the Kings. Nice play by the Golden Knights. Finds a streaking Rasmus Anderson. He's knocked off the puck by Doughty. And LeBlanc denied at the side by Kemper on a shorthanded bid for number 36 in goal, or in gray, I should say. Force a habit, but I like the old jerseys, so I decided to go with them for these playoffs. Well, I kind of felt like I was interfered with there a little bit, but they didn't call it, so... Oh, that was a huge hit. Uh-oh, there's some open space. Here comes LeBlanc once again. Drive denied by Kemper. LeBlanc collects it along the wall. Tries to tuck it home. And I think there's going to be a penalty called here. And it is Hellenius as he wraps up Rasmus Anderson. Oh, there you go. That's against the rules. Well, I guess what's good for the goose is good for the ganders. This is a cross-checking penalty now going against LA. 6:08 to go in the middle frame. Oh, nice. Nice keep in by Anderson. Jack Eichel looks to start the breakout. Eichel enters the zone, tries to cut to the net, and it's knocked off the stick. Eichel has it again, shoots, scores! We're on cloud nine as the Golden Knights lead it 3-0, and you better believe that's a power play goal. And Eichel now has taken sole possession of first place in these playoffs with his 7th goal. He did not seem to be, from my recollection, he did not seem to be all that active in Game 1 of this series. But he certainly has come alive here in Game 2 with a goal at even strength and a power play goal. Now he's on hat-trick watch. Well, shot flung to the net, and denied. Now Barbashev trying to get it down and does. Got it to McNabb, but it's knocked off the stick. Looking to set up Theodore. Unable to do so. Shea Theodore skates out of the zone. Pass across to McNabb. Jack Eichel carries in. Trying to turn and shoot, but unable to do so. He's down. Hopefully Eichel's okay. Appears to be getting back to his feet. I like how it says he's unstoppable when he's laying on the ground. Like, it kind of defeats the purpose. And Theodore with a nice shoulder check. As Riley Smith will carry in. The first goal scorer of this game. Big drive by Theodore, turned away. Golden Knights collect it. Smith to the front of the net. Couldn't finish. He does still have the puck, though. Down now to Holtz with a drive, and that's blocked by Fiala. That leg appears to be okay. Here's Kuzmenko to the net. And that shot's blocked off. Aiden Hill will hang on with 8.5 to go in the second. And by that I mean 8.5 seconds, just so we're clear. And we're highlighting Darcy Kuemper once again. This is more reasonable, as we got one highlight package in the first and we got another one in the second. So if he stays in, maybe we'll get one in the third for him as well. I don't know. But one more and then he's done. Shot deflected away. Golden Knights gather behind the net, and that's going to do it as time runs out. Take a look at the stats. Shots on goal, 3-0, shots on goal, 29-9 in favor of the VGK. Hits 34-14 in favor of the VGK as well. Passing percentage and faceoffs dominated by the Kings. But look at that. Vegas, 1-for-1 on the man advantage. LA, 0-for-1. So a tale of two periods, I would say, in terms of some stats. But Golden Knights increased the lead to 3-0, courtesy of a power play goal, and have a good chance of going up 2-0 in the series. If they can close this out, obviously they will. But 3-0 is not insurmountable. We'll see if the Golden Knights can extend it even further in period number 3. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's jump right into some third period action right now here on the VIG Lounge. And the Kings win another draw to start the period. Pass all the way back to McMahon. Up the left side to Eichel. Eichel still on hat-trick watch. And he nearly got one. And it would be natural hat-trick watch if he can pull it off. We'll have to see. He does definitely have the hot stick. Now Barbashev gains the red line and sends it in. Theodore. Here's LaFerriere. Oh, that was a nice goal, I have to admit. It was knocked off the stick. He got it back and put it in. Alex LaFerriere. Gets poke checked by Stone, gets it back, and doesn't quit. I mean, that's about as nice as you can get in terms of an individual effort. So the Kings are back in it, sort of. They're creeping in now with a 3-1 deficit rather than a 3-0 one. And now Brett Howden gets absolutely obliterated. Well, you're not going to have wheels if you get stopped like that. Sorry. Just how that's going to work. Brett Howden. Oh, look at this, and a nice tight chance there. But Kuemper is able to hold on to that. And congratulations to the Kings. They are now up to double digits in shots. It only took them 2 periods and a bit to get there. But they did get 1 goal past Aiden Hill. And Darcy Kuemper is a large reason as to why the Kings are still in this game. Highlighting Drew Doughty, Kings veteran, who's most likely going to get the captaincy in the absence of Ante Kopitar. Giveaway to Riley Smith. Smith. Up now to Rasmus Andersson. Andersson gets crunched into the wall. There's a scramble in front, which now leads to a penalty. And we'll see who the guilty party is and what it's for. But it is going against the Golden Knights. It's Tomas Hertl. And I mean, yeah, he shoved Doughty. Okay, I'll give you that, I guess. Kind of a ticky-tacky interference call, in my opinion. It was in front of the offensive net, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll see if we can kill it off. Kings look to get it back now. Huge knockdown. Puck knocked away. Up the left wing side. And the Kings are able to bring it back in, despite the defensive efforts of William Karlsson. Now William Karlsson is in. Puck rolled in on Kemper, and he nearly gobbled up a nice rebound, but he pounced on it. And highlighting Anze Kopitar, again, LA Kings legend, and one of probably my 2000s player that was my favorite who did not play for my team. Because prior to that, it was Dominik Hasek. I would have loved Hasek to play as a Penguin. That would have been unreal. Here's Theodore in front of the net. He scores! That was not a Hasek-like save. And Shane Theodore scored. Golden Knights have scored 4. And this one is shorthanded. Got myself a shorty. And that was at 7:51. And here comes Fiala. He's got wheels, and he puts the puck in the net with a quick release. I think that is going to be a power play goal. Yep, it is indeed. So each team has surrendered a power play goal, but LA has also given up a shorty on that same power play. And this is a perfect example as to why I feel we should have the jailbreak rule in the NHL. The PWHL has that rule. It's fantastic. It encourages taking chances shorthanded. And that goal wouldn't have counted. So, oh my goodness, the Kings trying to get within 1. But Aiden Hill said, Puck dumped in by Riley Smith. Left it along the wall by Holtz. Holtz with a chance, got his own rebound, and somehow Kemper kept that out. Oh my goodness. Puck collected by Anderson. Jack Eichel carries in. Eichel dances, looking for the hat trick, but he couldn't get it there. Not a natural one. Thanks, Alex LaFerry. But still looking for a third goal if we can for number 9. But not going to force it. Quentin Byfield knocked down. And there it is. A LA King that's not even an LA King is brought the Kings to within 1, and Philip Deneau followed the bouncing puck, and it's that old adage, save at one end, a goal at the other. And this game is not over yet. And you can see suddenly Jim Hiller has sprung back to life for some reason, because his Kings have been able to cut into the deficit now. It is 4-3. 7:05 remaining here in the third period. And the Kings have made things interesting. Shot, and there's another chance for a rebound. But Kemper will hang on to that with 6:35 remaining in the third. And now we're highlighting Kevin Fiala. I will give him credit. That was a very nice goal on the power play for the Kings, which they're going to show here, of course. Had his chances, and then finally, here's the one that sealed it. Nice individual effort there. Breakaway, took full advantage of it. And LA has certainly come to play in this third period. 6:35 on the clock, as mentioned previously. Karlsson wins it back to Theodore, and he absolutely hammers one. And we've got a big rig for LA dumping the puck in. I'm assuming that's Kopitar. going to be such a weird season not seeing Anze Kopitar in the league. But I mean, the guys born in 87 are at the twilight, and that scares me because I was born in 87, so. Big drive turned aside by Kemper. Marner with a backhand shot. Denied as well. And Corey Perry, who I believe I mentioned previously, he is back with LA, so that is actually accurate. Tried to find Carlson, just could not get the pass through. Carlson let a shot go, and that's turned away. Puck carried in by Jack Eichel. Eichel looks to get around Doughty. Couldn't quite do it, though. LA is only down by 1, but they're running out of time. And there's Philip Deneau, who got to... Uh-oh. Oh, that was a great defensive play. Found Stone, but that's slightly offside as Drew Doughty interfered with the Golden Knights captain. .5 on the clock now as Eichel wins it back to Coghlan, who gets a chance as he skates in and absolutely hammers one. Puck carried in now by Riley Smith. Smith looking for a second. He didn't get it there, though. And the Golden Knights hang on! And they may have given up 3 goals, but they scored 4 and were able to come away with a Game 2 win. Hats off to the Los Angeles Kings for coming back and nearly tying things up here in the third, but needed one more and just couldn't find it. How you doing, Chance? Well, the Golden Knights take full advantage of home ice, winning Game 1 and Game 2 just before the scene shifts to Los Angeles. Let's take a look at the stats before we wrap this one up. Shots on goal, 45-18 in favor of the VGK. Hits 54-27 favoring Vegas. And, of course, the face-offs were completely one-sided. Passing percentage was kind of close, but LA won in that percentage as well. And each team got a power play goal, and then Vegas also got a shorthanded goal, which turned out to be the game winner off the stick of Shea Theodore. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer, 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a therapeutic Thursday, everybody.